What's up, guys? NepentheZ here, and welcome back to another 129 FUT Draft Challenge. Guys, what day is it today? It is Tuesday. We are going to do our 6 drafts today. Of course we are. Woo, lay. And we're going to hopefully hit a 129 because, yeah, please, King Cole Palmer, it is getting to be a joke. We built 20 drafts yesterday. If you want to see those drafts, go and check them out now. But obviously, due to the fact that you're watching me do another 129 draft challenge, I think you can guess how many 129s we got in those 20 drafts. The thing that I'm most looking forward to on Friday, let's go Park Ji-sung, is having another batch of these footies cards in. Team 3 is going to be there. I'm hopeful there's more 99s and more 98s than Team 2, which also had more than Team 1, and that we can eventually, finally get there if we can't do it this week. But it feels like it's getting easier. And I say that because even yesterday when we did 20 drafts, the amount of 95 rated drafts we completed that must have been exceptionally close to 96 rated was a lot. It was like, I would probably say like 4 or 5 of them were really high 95s. So we just got to keep focusing on got to keep focusing. I'll put him in over Stevie G, yeah. On the formations with wingers. Oh, let's go. 97 Blaze Matu BD. He can easily go in there. This is what I'm saying about the rating, man. The rating's like legit now. We need a new striker. Got Noah Lang. Noah Lang can go. Yeah, Noah Lang fits in over the striker, actually. Like, I'm tempted to take Kaka. What we've got a problem with, especially if we put Noah Lang in. Oh, no, Lang will get chemistry. Lang will be fine. Bjorn is a bit of a problem. Wu Lei and Kramer and Caitlin Ford are kind of big problems. So if we took Kaka and put him at striker, it's a massive help for the overall chemistry of the team. But it's a 94 rated. Whereas we could take Lang, put Lang at left mid, Park at right mid, Palmer at right wing, Wu Lei at striker. It would give us one more chemistry point, but would still be short on Bjorn, Ford, and Kramer and Rodri. Gotta go for it though. Just gotta go for it. So we do that. We do that. We do that. I think we're gonna be on 30 chemistry. 29. Okay. But good rating at the moment. Still a few upgrades to have. Ooh. Williams fixes big issues. She gives Bjorn and Ford full chem. It's a 1-for-1 switch with Rodri, so even though we've got a 97 on the bench now, it's not like we downgraded, take him out of the team. Other than Wu Lei, who would just need a Chinese manager or an upgrade, this draft is legit, and other than Bjorn and maybe Van Dijk, the rating here is fantastic. 4 picks to go. Can we push this one through? We get 96 Evander. He goes on the bench. That should be a 95 already. It is. We might get we might get it here. We might just get it here. I dare feel that those 2 centre backs being solo rated is going to be the issue here. I feel like we need like at least one of them to be replaced. Get 96 Diani. She goes up front and gives us that full. Doesn't have striker. That's interesting. Well, we get 96 Diani for the bench. Yeah, we're going to be short, but not by much. We're going to be short but not by much. That's a shame. That is a brilliant draft to start with. To be fair, Schwab, brilliant draft to start with. Can we get the Chinese manager? No, we can't. However, a good 127 to begin. Let's get into attempt number 2. If you want to use the best players in FC25, there's only one sure way to get them. U7buy.com gives some of the best prices around for you to buy Ultimate Team coins. It's fast, safe, and reliable, and if you use code NEP at checkout, you will get 8% off their prices, so check the link in the description. Right, attempt numero B, and we will take the 4-3-3. EA Sports in the game. We'll put Vincent Kompany in at centre-back because we just got very close to what we wanted with Bjorn at centre-back and that 93 Van Dijk. So it's not too bad. I also did have a tweet today, or maybe it was in the Discord actually. Might have been in the community Discord, discord.gg/NepentheZ, where somebody had a common... I should have... Matter now. That doesn't matter for this draft. This draft stinks. But somebody had a common gold card in their first 11 and still got the 129. Which makes me think the 130, you would probably have to be extremely lucky. I mean, extremely lucky. But the 130 is almost definitely possible. All right, let's try that again. Let's try that again. EA loading in. Yeah, that's more like it. I was hoping that was going to be the case. EA loading in my big boy cards. We get 97, Aurelian Chouameni. Okay, they have actually just gone and loaded in these cards. That is 2 cards that we've never seen before in draft that we've just got back-to-back. Chouameni and Jules Koundé. This one, this one could be on the cards for a decent draft here. 95 Jordi Alba too. So we need a new CDM, 2 new defenders or 2 new midfielders because Chouameni can obviously go at centre back. So can Koundé. 3 new attackers probably, but this one's looking nice. This one's looking nice. Can we get what we need? Not the Maldini that I would have wanted, but it's not the end of the world. But can we get what we need to push this through the roof? So we get Danso at centre-back or Pedro Porro. I think Saucy Pedro, being Spanish, is easier to link. Pop him there. We'd lose 3. We pop him over there instead. We gain 4. That back line is now legit. The midfield is 2 out of 3 legit. It is going to come down to whether or not we can get 3 quality attackers up front. That's okay. We don't mind these like deadbeat cards that come off. Get Sentinel. Now, she does go up front, gives us 1 chemistry and a bit of rating, but it's not what we need. Not what we need. We need these big cards that we've been getting. Like that. 98 Shellin is phenomenal. Phenomenal. I wouldn't mind getting rid of... Shellin's got left wing as well, which is nice. I wouldn't mind getting rid of Jordan Henderson next. But those 2 wingers also got to go. Marquisio will replace Henderson and gives us almost full chemistry. It's only 93 rated, but the bench is so bad that this one is salvageable. Yes, it is. Mark Guiu gives us full chem. Big upgrade on the rating. It takes us to a 94 rated before we even put Aidin on the bench. We're going to need 3 more big cards. We need to replace Joe Cole, really. Marquisio as well. And Maldini, potentially. Well, that's annoying. Because Cruyff doesn't upgrade one of the players. Neither does Diogo Costa. But they're both 96 rated, which is obviously fantastic. And, do you know, it's crazy, but Cruyff literally is just a bench player. That might take us to a 95, though. If it does, it doesn't. If that took us to a 95, we would have had a chance here. But the fact that it didn't kind of makes me feel like we don't have a chance. And here as well, the same sort of problem. Like Murillo can go in at left back over Jordi Alba. It's a +1 on the starting 11. But we've now missed out on upgrading Joe Cole with Cruyff, and we've missed out on upgrading Maldini with Murillo. And that's just quite frustrating, isn't it? That probably does take us to a 95 rated now. Yes, it does. Listen, it's not impossible here. It's not impossible, guys, but it's not probable. Not possible now. A 128 for draft 2. Let's get into attempt number 3. All right, attempt number 3. I am feeling confident today, guys. I am feeling confident. That is 2 huge 95 rated drafts we've just had in a row. Okay, it was only a 128 and a 127, but it feels like there is a changing of the tides. It feels like the footies cards are coming out thick and fast. We've seen plenty of footy cards in draft 1, plenty more footies cards in draft 2. You know, that Shuameni, that Kunde, like... I'll just shut up, mate, because this is, you know, it's over. It's done. It's done, so. Oh, we're back. Mittelstadt, pop him in there. We're back. 96 in at right back. 96 in at centre back. Give me some more. Give me some more. 98. Madi Torre, great name. In at centre back. Oh, damn, man. We finally see 97 Van Dijk for the first time since God knows when. But we also get 98 Maldini in there as well. Trebillon. And 96 Anardottir. This is fantastic. Defense needs 1 upgrade. Midfield needs 1 upgrade. Attack needs 3 upgrades. Goalkeeper needs to be upgraded. Needs to be upgraded, the goalkeeper. Thank you. Thank you, EA. That is very helpful. Right, we need 1 defender that's high rated. It doesn't matter what position it's in. Hakimi is just fine. He might struggle for chemistry with Hakimi. But we've got right backs that can play centre back. Left backs that can play centre back. Centre backs that can play left back. Ooh, 97 Thuram. It's such a shame that Mittelstadt has right mid, not right wing. Moreira is going to be the player that comes out. This is good. This is very good. I need 1 more big midfielder. That's not it. Eustachio. I mean, he's an upgrade on Van der Beek's rating, but chemistry not so much. 95 Matuidi's there. Not perfect. But 2 95s in the midfield. I now just need 3 good attackers. And we've got the starting 11, and it will come down to, once again, the bench. We get Hoffman 94. He's got right wing. We only lose 1 chem by losing Figo as well, so that's not too shabby. We are in desperate need of a big striker, though. We get Grimaldo for left wing. And then Ilanga can now come off and Babajide can go up front. That's not bad. Still 93 rated. And then Diani 92. Now, Diani will give us 1 more chem thanks to a French link. Babajide might now be the play at left wing. No, we lose 1 chem still. We can get a bit more chemistry if we put Figo back into the team. I actually think Figo and Babajide will be legit, but it doesn't matter anyway because Kamchuk is going up front. That gives us 1 more chemistry. That's delightful. Now we can go back for Babajide into the team as well. It still loses 1 chem. I think Babajide and Figo give us full chem. This is 94 rated with a poor bench. A really poor bench. We get 91 Cannavaro over 85 Van der Beek. It is not going to mutt the custard once again, guys. A good draft, not a great draft. The starting 11, superb. The wingers, a little bit lacking. It is a 95 rated. The wingers a little bit lacking. Which is a shame. We'll pop ribs in there. Another 128 though, guys. 2 128s in a row. And we push on to the 129. Attempt number 4. We're knocking at the door of the 424 to get the 129. Just in the nick of time. We'll take Bovo because Cantona's got a big 98 that we're about to get at centre mid. So in at right wing, Gabriel Peck. Bit chesty him, isn't he? We'll take Girelli 93. What is this? Oh, don't even say it. Because the last draft, I felt like it was bad as well. And it ended up coming up like really, really nice. So after the first 4 picks, the last draft was worse than this one. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. There has been a changing of the tides, guys. I'm telling you. We are finally getting regular 97s, which is good. It just smells like victory, you know? It smells like victory. 95 Gomez can go in there. Followed by Demiral. Fine. It's fine. Otherwise, we can't always have great drafts, right? Sometimes the drafts are just going to be stinky. And even though this one's going to be stinky, it's still going to be a 127 at least. We're only at 19 out of 33 chemistry right now. And the rating's like not super high. 92 rated only. But we have got some terrible players in the fray. I'm going to take that Philippe Lahm for the icon chem. He gives us a little +3. Never mind. We don't care about that. Okay. De Bruyne will give us one more chemistry point and some huge rating. We get Mitoma. I mean, we can put him at left wing. It will be very good for chemistry, but very bad for rating. We get Butragueño. Similarly, decent for the chem, but bad for the rating. Yeah, this might not be a 127, to be fair. Get Trent 92. Lose chem over Lahm, so there's no point. Get Aldasari 96. Need a bit of chem here and there. Juicy Lucy Bronze. You can go there, and then we'll pop Lahm back in there. Although the chem point that we gain off of Philippe Lahm is for Demiral. I don't know if I care too much. We can now put Caitlin Ford back into the team as well, at the cost of just one chemistry on Kevin De Bruyne. But that's okay. We get the 99 Pele, which honestly is nice, like really nice, because we don't see 99s often. We saw an Mbappe once and a Hansen twice this week. It's really, really, really nice to finally see another 99. But for the purposes of this particular draft, it's not going to matter. Hilariously, guys, we're going to be able to turn this one into a 128. Believe that. Could you believe that? Yes, it is a 128. If we can get a Belgian manager. That is outrageous. That after how bad that draft started, didn't get the Belgian manager, but it still ended up as a 95. Guys, we've got to hit it today. Let's get into the fifth attempt. All right, guys, attempt number 5. Here we go. What we're going to take, the 4-2-4 again, the 4-5-1 attache, the 4-3-3 defend. Let's go for the 4-4-2, the 4-2-4 again for number 5, my friends. The right wing 99 would be very nice. Ant-Man's okay, though, 94. It's not too shabby. And our striker is going to be... I'm going to take Fowler. Schellin's got a 98. Fowler's got a 93. And this draft starting off much like the others have as well. Popper and the crowd say Bolt. Selector in at centre mid. And alongside her, we'll go Clinton. This one might not be one that we managed to get up to a 95 rated squad. We'll take Wendo for right back. He also has left back as well. And CDM, not that it matters for this draft. Milenkovic can go at centre back. This one is not going to be salvageable unless we end up getting monster cards. Nuno Mendes, maybe I shouldn't take him. He's got a 99. Definitely shouldn't take him because he's got a 99. Unless we end up getting monster cards for now through this whole bench and reserves. Kingsbury can go on the bench there. So no monster card there. No monster card there. I mean, he's good for a bit of chem, is Milito, but rating is atrocious. No monster card there. She's pretty good for some chem as well. Upgrades a rating too. Like this draft will not be recovered to a 95 rated. No chance. No chance. Maybe 94 at a push. Maybe 94 at a push. Fowler got right wing. Got left wing as well. Should go over there. Yeah, it's 92 rated now. Maybe a 94. Get Baturina. Got centre mid, but he doesn't fit into the teamer. Nothing doing there. Brahima would have been the highest rated to put on the bench, but who actually cares? Because this draft is definitely not the last few drafts. This one is going to be a 93 rated. That bench, this whole draft is terrible, to be fair. I was going to say that bench is terrible. We get Bukayo Saka. But this whole draft is terrible. Honestly, that's bad, isn't it? 93 rated. We'll push it up to a 94 probably. Possibly. At this point, not probably. To the point where it doesn't even matter to try and like rectify the rating or whatever. No, damn. 93 rated, 28 chemistry. Let's get into the last draft for today and hope that it's much better than that. And here we go. With the final attempt, what formations do we get? 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, 5-2-3, 4-3-3. I like the 4-3-3 the most. There's a lot of high-rated centre mids. Obviously, we love the back line. We really enjoy getting Gonzalo Ramos 96 as our striker. We can get a big right wing here. We can. Beth Mead. That is already 2 out of 3 bangers up front. Can we continue it on through the midfield? Yes, we can. 97 Park Ji-sung, centre mid, number 1. 96 Kessler or João Neves. Now, Kessler, we don't have any German women links, so we'll take João Neves because he'll give Gonzalo Ramos perfectly full chemistry. It's just Beth Mead that we need to work on now. And our third midfielder, that's okay. That's okay. We need a new left wing. Not like desperate for it, but a new left wing. Or a centre mid, because we've got Park that can go left wing. So can Beth Mead as well, actually. One new centre midfielder. If we could at least get 3 out of 4 top quality defenders, there's Murillo. That's a good start. Obviously, we could have taken Nuno Mendes, but as I say, he's got the Irene Paradis nuts. Ah! He's got the 99. All right. This is the one, baby. This is the one, baby. We're going to do it right here, right now. Frimpong can go in at right back. And then in goal. Yeah, that's bad. Right. It's 94 rated with 2 commons, a 90 and a 93. We only need to replace 4 players for rating, but we are a big piece of chemistry short. We need lots of quality when it comes to chemistry. Matt Sells is a great start. He gives us 3 chemistry and huge rating boost. We're going to need a new right back or centre back. Or left back, because Murillo can go right back. 1 good defender is all we're asking for here. We didn't get a good defender. We got a great defender. We got Phil Foden 98 defender. We are already a 95 rated draft defender. This surely has to be it. It is. It is going to be, because McCabe not only goes up at left wing, he also gives Beth Mead full chem. Guys, I might get a 130 here. I'm just saying. We might just skip. Yep, we might just skip. That is it. What chemistry are we missing? Irene Paradis and Ericsson. We might genuinely just skip the 1-2-9 altogether. Okay, Carlos Alberto might end up becoming a monster saviour for this draft because he gives us full chemistry. Obviously, we want to get Murillo back in the team, but he gives us full chemistry. 2 more bench picks to go. We get 90. Oh, I'm going to take James Rodriguez. It's still 95 rated, guys, with those 2 commons on the bench and Carlos Alberto in the starting 11. We get 92 Schwab, and it's still 95 rated. This is going to be it. Don't adjust your sets. Get ready. On the 6th draft as well, which is absolutely superb timing. We're going to take Dusan Tadic. He goes on the bench. That might already be it. I genuinely, guys, think if we can get this to a 96 off of this pick here, we have a chance of making this a 97 rated draft. We'll take Rafa because Yamal obviously has the super high rated draft, super high rated thingy. That should be it right there. Not. Wow. Wow. I want to know. I want to try and figure out a way to get like Murillo back in the draft. Engels 92. He gets on the bench, but like we're running out of room here. Honestly, we're running. If this is the rating is here, does this carry us to the 96? Yes. So we don't need much of an upgrade by way of rating on the bench, and then to put Carlos Alberto back in. But that's not going to be enough. This might not be it, guys. This might not be it. We need 2 chemistry. Spanish manager doesn't work. It needs to be the correct manager for each each team. Carlos Alberto, we dropped down to a 95. I don't think there is a way to get full chemistry on this draft. Unless we can drop 2 ratings off of a 94. I just don't have the centre backs. It's like I could drop João Neves. Then we lose chemistry on Gonçalo Ramos. So I can't drop João Neves. And we don't have the rating. I could take out Murillo here. Ah, it's the same. It's the same, isn't it? It's the same like setup. I genuinely don't think we can do it, guys. I needed like an extra rating or 2 on the reserves. There is not a manager in the game that fixes the chemistry, because I need a Frauen Bundesliga for her and a Liga F for her. And I can't do both. And neither of them can get Spanish links. Or nation links, sorry. In terms of Sweden, she would need 3 more chemistry. And in terms of Spain, she would need 3 more links. We don't have any Spanish or Swedish or correct leagues on the bench. It is actually toasted. That is a crying shame, guys. That is a crying shame. I really, really, really thought that was going to be it. And we are a rating away on the bench. Like, honestly, if Frimpong was just a 91 or a 92, it would be done. However, we are going to have to settle for this to be a 128. And that is going to be the end of the video for today. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And I will see you tomorrow. I'm out. Peace.